What's up guys and welcome back! So choosing the right case fans is quite an important mission for cooling your system and adding some blink if you want to. Sure, if you are building a low budget PC, you might get away with an included case fan. But even on a tight budget, you can improve your system thermals and add some nice looking elements. And so in this video I will be unboxing and sharing some thoughts on a DeepCool RF120W fans, as well as you will be able to see them in action in one of my recent builds. In case you are interested in similar videos, be sure to subscribe and click that bell button so you don't miss upcoming videos. Also, by subscribing you help my channel grow and make even more interesting content for you guys. I really appreciate it, and let's get started! Well, DeepCool is making quite some nice products out there, and it's a third product I'm unboxing on my channel already. Previously I covered DeepCool Matrix 30, and that's the cheapest METX tempered glass case I could buy. Cost me around 25 bucks at a time, a great deal for a new low-end rigs and for used PC builds. As well as I covered eShield, another case from a DeepCool, and recently I've used it in my $200 used PC build. So here I have another budget-friendly component called RF120W. It's one of a basic fan line 120mm LED fans from a DeepCool. And so you can get this model in 3 static colors: white, the one I'll be covering today, also in blue and red color. Well, at the back of the box you can find the main specifications of this fan. Max fan speed, which is around 1300 RPM, airflow is at 49 CFM, and the noise level around 22 dBA. But what's interesting, the white version of the fan uses a bit more power and has a bit higher rated current. Nothing to worry about, since many other fans are pretty much the same spec. But be aware that in most cases, one motherboard fan header can supply 1 amp of current. And since DeepCool fan uses almost a quarter of the amp, at max you can use 4 fans per motherboard fan header at full speed. But I doubt anyone will have any issues with that, since most of the time motherboard has 2 spare headers or more. Also, it's possible to power up this fan through a Molex connector. But have in mind, it will spin at the highest speed, meaning 1300 RPM, and will produce higher noise. Regarding fan itself, it looks quite nice when it's spinning, but it doesn't come with any anti-vibration pads we tend to see on more premium fans. And so, this fan comes with 4 standard metal screws. In case you are worried about vibration stuff, it's quite easily fixed with silicone rubber screws, and you can get them from eBay or AliExpress for like $1 for a 10 pack. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a white version of this fan on Amazon US. It seems that only RGB version is available. Though on Amazon UK you can find this fan, it's a bit more expensive than in my country. Anyway, I will put links in the description below. Alright, I will walk through a few tests I did with this fan. A simple pressure test, LED brightness and a noise test. I do not have professional equipment, and so I've used a paper sticker in order to see how much this fan can push it at a certain speed. Also, I've used my main mic to record noise levels. Okay, starting with a minimum fan speed, which is just above 300 RPM. Well, not so much of a pressure, and LED is almost invisible. Well yeah, the higher voltage you provide to a fan, the brighter LED will shine. But sure, it's stealth silent, so you might want to set it as a base speed when CPU temperature, let's say, below 104 Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. Moving forward, I've increased fans RPM to around 600, and here we get much more airflow. LED is more visible but still quite faded, and we start to pick up some noise. But the fan is really quiet at this point. at around 1000 RPM. You can clearly see how a paper is affected, and we get quite a decent airflow already, but clearly you get more noise here. Despite that, I would recommend keeping your fan spinning at this speed while gaming or doing some other type of heavier workload. At max speed, which is just above 1300, you get even better pressure, but at the cost of even higher noise levels. Unless your system is really getting hot, I would avoid going max speed just because it's quite noisy. Okay, let's see air pressure one more time, side by side. Now LED light check. And the noise again. I would recommend setting a custom curve or leaving fan speed between 800 and 1000 RPM. At this speed you will get a decent airflow, LED will become visible enough, and you will enjoy lower noise benefit while keeping your case cool. So I bought 6 of these fans for around $25, which is a bit more than $4 per fan, and installed them in my $200 budget build. And they look really amazing. You can mount them as a standard case fans or use instead of a regular AIO fans. All in all, it's quite nice fans for the price, in case it's available in your country. And so I would suggest them to anyone with a low to mid-range PC builds that doesn't want to spend a fortune but desires to get better airflow and get a little light inside of their PC case. Since I'm working on a new gaming PC build, you might see them in action again. Stay tuned and please like this video if you liked it, subscribe and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. And see you soon!